Beerzerker! Oh yeah! Beerzerker! Alright, it's a local brew here. I'm trying to... Alright, this is the Anarchist from Big Rock Brewery. This is the limited edition. This is the Brewmaster's limited edition. Alright, so we're going to do this up because I think a lot of people are really excited about this beer here. Alright, so Andrew Hilton, build your own six-pack. Actually, this was commented on Beer Dweebs United, so if you guys haven't seen that that live chat on Albino Rhino's beer reviews there, pull in there, and there's a lot of local Canadian beer reviewers and American beer reviewers doing some stuff, so Chad was really wanting me to... He said, me and Brad were going to do this one. I just had it right on hand, and I'm a little bit smashed, because I was going to show off my new... not my new... This is a Girls 1.5 liter swing top growler that I got. It was $12 full of Girls. A Dutch guy told me that's how you pronounce it, but he could be wrong. Anyway, so I filled it full of oatmeal stout, all grain oatmeal stout, and so I pretty much drank. Oh shit, there's still some in here. Ghost Ships. I better pour that too, because this wasn't cheap shit either. Alright. Alright. So we'll do like a three-way review here. So Adnam's Ghost Ship. Stay tuned for that. I'll be posting a review on that one at 5%. That was about $5 a can. That was not cheap. And so Big Rock, I guess we got to do it, right? The Anarchist didn't say what style was supposed to be or none of that. Oh, damn. Whoa. Don't tell me it's supposed to be an ESB or something. Okay, I'm getting some weird citrus notes. It's a violently red amber here. I mean, and it's totally clear, right? Ooh. And yeah. Actually smells kind of sandy and very, very fresh and wet. Like, I'm not getting a whole lot of aroma. A little bit of citrus, a little bit of maybe sweet something, maybe a little bit of pineapple or something. It's really weird. Okay, it's pretty complex, and there's a pretty big bitterness in the finish. Actually, the head is looking pretty good on this one, actually, so, yeah. See if you're getting that. That's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Well, it's pretty roasty through the middle with the bitterness. You're getting hot bitterness with the roastiness, so it's really not too malty, and so it is quite drinkable for a beverage this color, for sure. The head is performing really well. Great aromas. I'd say this is probably the best beer I've ever had from Big Rock. And I was like, what the fuck? When I saw the label, I was like, I thought it was I didn't know what the hell to think. So it's pretty strange. Like it's definitely unique. Is it got a bready, malty, hoppy middle, and like I guess a slight bit of citrus here and there, kind of on the edges. I don't want to call it an ESB, but it is definitely like an amber with some similar characteristics, we'll say. And like it hasn't warmed up a lot. It's not that ashtray type ESB thing that I always associate with. It's cleaner. It's much more drinkable. Like I said, this is the best beer that they have ever done, probably ever, as far as I know. Yeah, it's got a pretty good finish. Not too bad. It is kind of like with that ESB kind of profile. It's not the same flavor, but it kind of has similarities in structure, I guess, and in the body and everything else, and how much flavor is there and with the color and everything. So it's behaving in a similar manner. You know, it has a lot of similar characteristics. There is that kind of citrusy bitterness here. It doesn't taste like the ESBs I've ever had. It is a lot different. So you see how the head is performing here? I mean, seriously, this is... maybe they're stepping it up a notch. Like maybe they've had enough people bitching that they figured they should put out a line of good beers. So I got the other one. It's the Cascadian. So I'll be doing that one tomorrow. I don't know if I should do it tonight because I did drink this Adam's Ghost Ship. And then I pretty much finished off this. And... well, yeah, no, I still have that much left, apparently. So I'm going to try that warmed up. And this is 6% oatmeal stout that I brewed, so... yeah, I drank a little bit. Now I got to drink this. But I'm not going to say gotta with this Big Rock. It is a little bit weak. But I think it's supposed to be that way. It is, like I say, it's like kind of like their own take on an ESB, sort of. And it doesn't really, I don't know if it says a whole lot here. We call it a brown. I don't know if I call it a brown. 4 varieties of British hops. I don't know. They didn't say anything about what type of style this actually is supposed to be. There's no indication of it being a bitter. It's not a brown ale. I mean, you can look at that. It's a heavily filtered, strange ESB concoction, which is not totally an ESB, but I mean, it actually tastes pretty good, believe it or not. Yeah, that head, that nice head in there is really helping the finish out on the way down. It's got the ESB citrusy kind of beginnings. And that bitter, that's what I'm going to say. That's what it is. It's one of those styles of beer. And I've had other ones that are kind of like from England or Great Britain, whatever, that you want to say are a lot like an ESB, but they're a little bit outside. They're very similar. And I don't know what the criteria is for that style. But I know I can taste similarities in certain beers for sure. And this would be one of them. And actually, a lot of people would prefer this over a lot of the authentic ESBs, I think, because it is a lot easier drinking. It's a little bit less harsh bitter. Well, like you see, there are some hops in here for sure. And I didn't know if I listed the ABV here. This is 6.1% alcohol. They come in 330 milliliter bottles. I don't know the price. I just got this in the Build Your Own 6-pack. Works great for doing reviews. And... yeah, I could do it side by side. This Adnams, right? Here's the Adnams Pale, which is, you know, slightly similar. Well, that has a great citrus hop in it. Yeah, damn. That's it's not a bad beer for Big Rock. I'd say this is definitely one of their best brews. I definitely think that they should keep this one around and try and push it out there a little bit and maybe take off their Saz right out of production and their Grasshopper Wheat Ale. You guys can fucking knock those right off. I'll tell you right now, nobody fucking likes those fucking beers. And replace them with this one, and I'll definitely try out the Cascadian, because Cascadian Brown Ale is one of my favorite styles, so If that's done right, and you got a lot of competition in that neighborhood, I mean, that is a West Coast thing. There's a lot of craft breweries are pushing some shit like that, and so I hope that's good. Yeah, as for rate, yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty close to a 9, which I never thought I'd give one of these. I don't know if I ever give a Big Rock product a 9 out of 11. Right out of 11. So I think I could almost give this a 9. I think it's like an 8 3/4 to a 9 easy. Probably actually a 9. It's very drinkable, very enjoyable. Nothing to complain about really. I'm shocked and horrified that this beer is actually pretty decent. So great news for us here because we want to see everyone improving brewers. Like just take the shit ones and replace them with some good ones. And I think take a look at that color again. That's pretty cool. Super filtered. You don't have to filter your beers, guys. You don't have to. I don't mind. Yeah, maybe 8 3/4. I'll maybe just lay off a 9 a little bit. Doesn't have quite the presence as it warms up as a real ESB, so usually real ESBs get a lot better as they get warmer. This one isn't, but it still is pretty good. It's definitely 8 3/4. That's a respectable rate, and it's definitely, if you see it, it's worth a shot, especially in singles. But great news for Big Rock. Fucking great, guys. I can't wait to try the Cascadian because I'm looking forward to it. And Beerzerker, I am out!